Audio is the last 10%, the part people actually hear. In DaVinci, to bring a clip down, you go hunting for that thin line above the waveform and drag it, hoping to stop at the right value. For a fade, keyframes by hand, one at a time. For every clip, from scratch. In this video, 3 actions do it all from the inspector on the clip under the playhead. The volume and exact value, the pan, and a full fade with 1 key. Same rules as the inspector you know from videos 24 and 25. The action opens the panel itself. You just type the numbers. The first action is DaVinci Audio Level. Only one required field. The level in decibels. -6, 0, +3. You write it the way you'd say it. Then the relative checkbox, and we'll come back to it because it's the handiest one. At the bottom are the panel's fine controls. 2 resets and 2 keyframes, and they're deliberately doubled. One acts on the whole volume effect from the drawer header, the other only on the value field. For now, we just need the level and the value keyframe. And like the inspector actions from the last videos, this one opens the audio section by itself. No navigation action needed first. 2 ways to work. The first is absolute. Duck to -18 sets the volume to -18, period. Perfect for dropping music under a voice, always to the same level. The second is relative. I turn on relative, and now the number doesn't replace, it adds. Lower 3 dB, drops it by 3 decibels, whatever the starting value. I run it again, 3 more. I don't even know what it was. I tune by ear, 1 press at a time. And to automate volume over time, I turn on the value keyframe. The action drops a keyframe exactly at the playhead, and from there the line becomes a curve I can ride up and down. Second action, DaVinci Audio Pan. It's the twin of volume, same panel, same gesture, but it acts on the pan, the position in the stereo field. 1 value. 0 is center, negative is left, positive is right. Here I'm cutting a 2-person dialogue, and I want the guest slightly left and the host right, so the voices separate. Pan left moves this clip left with 1 key. There's relative, here too, to nudge from wherever it is, and keyframes if you want the position to move across the clip. And the third one is my favorite, DaVinci Audio Fade, the fade in 1 shot. A fade is a 4-point ramp, 2 levels, and a duration. The first level is the edges, clip start and end. The second is the full level in the middle. Here I set the edges to -60, that's silence, the center to 0, and 2 seconds of duration. I run it. The action drops the 4 keyframes itself, starts full, holds, and in the last 2 seconds fades to silence. The same duration also covers the fade-in if you want one, a symmetric ramp. 1 key, and the fade stands, no more keyframes by hand. To recap, 3 actions to finish your audio without leaving the edit, all on the clip under the playhead. Audio level for volume, absolute or relative, and relative is the one you'll use most, because you adjust without watching the numbers. Audio pan for stereo position. Audio fade for the fade, 4 keyframes in 1 key. Reset and keyframe come doubled for the whole effect or the single value. And it works on Windows and Mac. Next video we stay on color, a full grade, wheels and saturation applied with 1 key.